I got to admit, I made Ryder cry yesterday on FaceTime.
Yep, I heard. Head up, still stick handling.
Just massaging it.
I'm still going to snap this right up.
Probably practicing snapping it around out there with the boys, I would imagine, right after Christmas.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Wingmen. We're your hosts. I'm Brady Tkachuk.
And I'm Matthew Tkachuk.
New episodes drop every Wednesday during the NHL season. Subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. And always follow the social media at Wingmen Pod. Matthew, what do we got coming up?
We're discussing a couple milestones around the league, how our team's been doing throughout this month, and our thoughts. Can you hear me? On Elf on the Shelf, one of my favorite segments of the week. All right, segment one, Braden. First segment of the day, League Lowdown, like we've always done. Kind of got some guys on some serious heaters, some serious, I don't want to say news around the league, but milestones. Talk about our teams. There's kind of just a lot to hit in this segment here this week. But let's start off with first, Crosby. I don't know, what is he, top something all time now? Beat Mario Lemieux for most points, Pittsburgh Penguins. I mean, that's just incredible. 1,700 points. I don't even know what I'm at in my career. There's just no chance. No chance like anybody can hit that. I think that's maybe McDavid, but 1,700 and 1,724 points. So pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, I mean, to get that all within one organization, like I don't think that's going to be happening again. Like that's a top 3 player ever to play, all doing it in the city of Pittsburgh. Great city, great people there, a great fan base. But I mean, it was almost like we played against them a couple games ago. I'm like, all right, is he gonna get one? Is he gonna break it? No, against us. And then had Montreal the next 2. So
you almost want him to there, huh? You still want to win.
It's almost like if he gets an early cook, like have a quick little turnover and like go in the celly too. So like, I'll take a picture of that puck after the game. No, but it's I mean, 1,700 points is like ridiculous. I mean, I don't know where that is on the list. It's got to be top 7.
All I know is he is on pace. Obviously on pace. You shit me 1,724 points, but I think the second all time is Yager right now, and I don't think he's at 2,000. I mean, Crosby's going to easily hit 2,000, which is just, I mean, insane. He's had a point a game, Brady, in every single one of his years. At least
crazy.
A point a game.
That's a crazy stat.
It's insane. It's insane. But I mean, speaking of a couple cooks, you little cookie monster, you little fucking cookie monster, you've been buzzing since you've been returning back. I mean, the team struggled at the start. We talked about it last epi, but now they've got a nice hum to it. Are you guys back in playoffs yet, or at least in the muck?
I think we're in the muck, and guess what? We love the muck.
Yeah,
it's the best. Isn't that the best when you're in the muck, just grinding it out day in and day out?
Well, I mean, would rather be sitting first place all year like Colorado.
100%. But sometimes you got to get in the muck to get where you want to go. You got to get through the tough parts. But no, it's our team been playing really well. I know we're going to get into that, but I'm just happy to get back. It was a long 20 games. It took a little bit to get going. Felt like it wasn't as hard of a transition as expected, but still tough. And finally feel like myself, and physically feel good, and mentally kind of go through the ups and downs, like all the adrenaline of being back, and then the letdown, and then you just kind of start riding the wave, and feel like we're in a good spot right now. But I'm just happy to be back, and one more game until the best holiday of the year and the best holiday ever, Christmas. Nothing better than Christmas. So leave it all out there for 60 minutes. I mean, that ice time can range from 13 to 20. That's all you got left until Christmas. So no, I'm excited about that. But another big milestone, 1,000 points. It's a dream. It's awesome. And especially, I don't know how many Germans have accomplished that, but Leon Draisaitl getting 1,000 points. That's incredible, especially at the age that he's at. No, pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. Always are happy to see that, and get 1,000 points is pretty awesome.
And I think McDavid's like at 1,200. I don't even know what he's at right now, but he's just absolutely humming. It's insane. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they've just linked up on. I mean, I've lived it in Calgary. They just link up on. I would say out of 1,000, what are those 900 McDavid's had a part of too? So it's pretty insane.
Yeah,
but
it says here on our notes that 733 assists McDavid had on Draisaitl.
Stats. God, the stats team. Our stats team's a wagon.
Oh no, has made it. Yeah, 733 assists with Leon Draisaitl in his career. That's a lot of assists.
Yeah, that's a lot of apples.
That's a lot of points in a career.
Yeah. Speaking of Edmonton, Brady, let's stay out west. We've been impressed fucking with this guy more than anybody in the league maybe this year. And that's Macklin Celebrini in San Jose. I just wish we talked about it. I hate the 10 p.m. games out there. I hate it. Because I would love to watch him and this team more. Responsible for 50.5% of all Sharks goals this season. And we're at Christmas. For you mathematicians out there, that's every 2 goals, he's got one of them, or providing a cook on one of them. You know, Brady, I got to explain that for you. You're never a whiz kid growing up. Algebra 1.
Tomato.
That's insane, Brady.
I was dialed to math, but that usually you see that like 2 weeks in the season, but we're 36 games in, and he's got like half the production. Like,
what do you think
crazy.
Bedard has? What do you think Bedard has? I would love to. I mean, I wonder if you could snipe that one up for us real quick. If not, there's no worries. But like,
I'd say Bedard's in the 30-40. I'd say that he's in the 40% of production.
But Brady, like, also too with him, like we've talked about these young guys all the time. Like, look at their team with him out now. Like, it's crazy. You take a guy like that. I mean. Yeah, I mean, these guys are so important for their team. And it's just absolutely incredible to see. I know we talk about it each week, but it's just incredible to see each young guy like 20 years old, 19 years old, 21 years old, just taking over and then taking over the league. It's really impressive. But you guys have somebody taking over the league right now too, ever since they've come back, Brady. Shabbat's been kind of incredible for you guys since you've come back. Talk a little bit about him, your team. Talk about the decor, talk about the goaltending, talk about Cuzzy. I'm sure he's been great.
Oh, the definition of a cookie monster, Nick Cousins. But no, we've been, I think we're on a 4-game win streak right now, which we desperately needed. We, dropped 3 before that. And, it's kind of just been up and down right now. That's just kind of the ebbs and flows that we've got going on right now. And, but honestly, it's been a lot of fun this last stretch before Christmas. I feel like we've been playing some really good hockey over the last, 9 games, and just the first couple we weren't getting the results for, so I was getting frustrated. But no, it's been good. Shabby returning was huge for us. Just his puck moving and just his overall game. Just he makes that identity of our D group, which I think we have one of the best in the league, that much better. And it's huge for him. We're going to get guys back here soon. And I mean, there's just so many guys playing well. Like, everybody's turning up at the right time right now. Like, kind of when we all needed it, like we needed to get going and needed to start getting back to ourselves. And, Timmy's been on an absolute heater. Drake's been great all year.
Brady, Timmy's been on a heater. He's been on a heater.
He's right up there at the big dogs in the last couple of games. Like, he's been playing great. Like, I can legit go through every single person on our team. Like, they've been playing great for us. Like DP, G, Ammo, Ridley, Cousins, Zetterlund, Cheney. Like, he's been getting some big time goals.
Takes a village. Takes a village.
That's exactly. And then you have a guy like Sanderson who could pass the puck with the left-handed stick or right-handed stick. Don't matter.
Timeout. Let's talk about that right now. It's got to be one of the greatest plays of the year so far. Who gave him the stick? Did he just pick it up, or was it a little exchange-gram moment?
Yeah, so Sandy broke his stick.
Exchange-gram moment, bitches. Love that movie.
The best. Ammo then gives him his stick, but then later that play, G blocks a shot, And like, when you block a shot, like kind of partially breaks, so you just grab it.
I do not know what it's like to block a shot right now.
Yeah. I had 2 last game. I felt pretty good about myself. I think that was the most of the season so far. Oh, I was team guy. Hey, you boys, you see that block? Hey,
come off of a limp. Sell it a bit.
It's crazy. I got it in the shin pad and it still made my ankle sore. I'm like, why do these guys do this all the time? But
terrible way to make a living.
No, there's nothing better than a stick block. Like just like you're in the lane, but it's your stick. Yeah,
it didn't break. Just fake it.
We're all good, but
Tony.
Yeah, we got the old animal at the house. Yeah, he's at the house. But no,
we got to talk about time out, Brady, real quick before we get into this. We're going to go off the wall right now. I got to admit, I made Ryder cry yesterday on FaceTime.
Yeah,
he was the Grinch mask. I threw the Grinch mask on. I was in this area. I was setting up for the pod today, and I just had it in my hand. No, I had it in the car. I was coming here to set it up. FaceTime and Taryn, and I just had it in my hand. Taryn's like, Sean Ryder. I throw it on. Fucking just devastated.
Lost it.
Have you not shown him the Grinch yet?
Absolutely not. He's seen Santa like 3 or 4 times, and he has screamed 3 out of the 4. The only time he didn't, I was behind him just doing outrageous stuff. And he had the old, like the frown going like he wanted a ball, but today was great though. We're just going off topic. We are going to get back to that story for the listeners, but today brought him to the rink, went on the ice.
What's it today? The family skate?
No, today was just a day off. We had the 3 generations today. We had the big man, myself, the little guy, just buzzing around the rink. He went on the ice,
special,
loved it, and then he loves the ice. He was pissed. He's like, kept pointing to the ice, like, let's go back out there. So we got booted off, but
the Christmas time, you should never get booted off the ice.
Oh no, guys had to skate today. I was out there. They're starting to warm up.
They got to recognize Ryder's a future in this game. Let the kid get his fucking.
He owns this ice.
Yeah, let him get his paws on that sheet. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right, get back to your awesome story.
Back to the story. Yeah. So Ammo gives Sandy his stick, and then G partially breaks it. So he's holding on like for the rest of the shift because you can't have 2 forwards without a stick goal against every time. So he ends up getting a puck, and all the guys change. So he still has it, but Sandy's back there with the opposite stick because our guys changed. But
just
he can't pass
it with a righty stick.
He can't pass it because his stick's broken. So he's telling Sandy, he's like, hey, I got a broken stick. And Sandy's like, I got the wrong-handed stick. So he still passes it. And like my favorite thing about it is head up, still stick handling.
He's like,
I'm still going to snap this bitch right up.
Just analyzing it, dragging it back with the forehand side.
He's like, I'm going to start doing a couple of backhand toes, just work on the craft.
Do you know what my favorite?
He snapped that
just a perfect indirect. I guarantee you, I mean, the D on your team, maybe other than Shabbat, they couldn't indirect it like that perfectly on there. No offense to the decor, but I just don't think they could do it. Seriously.
And then I think Drake chips it into Spence, and then Spence shoots it. And I think it hit off DP's shin pads. And Sandy is like, oh, no way it hit his shin pads. I know way. I was like, that's my assist.
Check that.
Secondary
he's looking on the worst. Or I catch the guys doing it all the time. If there's like something like that, I see the guys looking at the monitor or looking at the iPad. The worst. I'll call guys over that every time too. Do you know what my favorite part about that play was? Massaging it, snaps it up. 3 hard strides, right? It's the change. The change for me was
it's the little
awesome.
Things. It's the little things that he does. Now, we talked about our crew. How are the Florida Panthers doing right now?
No, we're hanging in there. No, we're actually playing really good. I think we're playing really good as of late. Since December hit, it's I don't even know the exact record, but it wasn't great there around like the Thanksgiving time, and then came where we came back home. We had our dad's trip, came back home. Maybe I'm getting my days mixed up here, but the game that kind of turned it for us was early December. I think we lost to Toronto. We played Columbus, and I think we've talked about this, but that game we were down like 4-1 at one point. Then we were down 6-4 or 5-4 or something. We came back to win that game. We've kind of gone on a heater ever since we went out on a road trip, tough road trip to Utah, Colorado, Dallas, Tampa. That's kind of like the gauntlet of the road this year so far for us. And our schedule, of course, is fucking disgustingly terrible in the second half of the year, like every team is, but we're on the road the whole year. Great for me. Perfect. Can't wait.
Matchups.
Yeah. Just go play the game, right? Let's go play the game.
Like I wish,
but yeah, we've actually been playing.
Not allowed.
No, just go play. But we've been playing really well. We lost a tough win to St. Louis the other night, but we've got one more game here against Carolina, who we just beat the other day, and one of the most insane comebacks I've witnessed with my own eyes. And we got one more game. It's just for the listeners out there, like, and I know you guys aren't going to probably, because everybody goes through it in their career or whatever job they have, but it's a tough game, that last one. I mean, you got 3 days off after, and these are the points though you have to put in the bank. So the team that focuses the most, plays hard. I kind of look at the 23rd game and the 27th game are like in the same boat. So you could easily get 4 points in those games if you come in a more focused team. I think the more focused, the more disciplined team wins those games. If you're thinking already for Christmas, if you're thinking ahead of Christmas, which a lot of guys and a lot of teams are looking forward to these 3 days off, especially the way the fucking schedule's been this year, you're going to lose that game and then you're going to regret it later in the year when you need to bag 2 points. You get this win, you play hard, you stay focused, and then you go have a blast for your Christmas break. And then you come back, pregame skate on the 27th. We talked about that pregame skate. It's a complete mockery. And you just got to dial it in. You got to dial it in for 2.5 hours that night, mentally, physically, and you can bank another 2 points. It's crazy how that works, but it's I think our team put ourselves in a good position to bank these points, and we're going to need them. We're just outside the playoff picture right now. I know we worked our ass off to get back into the playoffs with that win against Carolina. And then, of course, we go on like an absolute heater to get back in, and all it is one loss and you're back out again. It's crazy how tight the standings are, but I think it's going to be that way in the East for the whole year. But fuck, I mean, it prepares us for playoffs. Like the teams, you go through the shit like we were just talking about, like these teams that are locked and loaded for playoffs. It's kind of, I look at it two ways. Like obviously you'd rather be locked in a playoff spot now and just keep going the whole way for the rest of the year. So you're in playoffs, but
that's a perfect world. We don't live in a perfect world.
We don't live in a perfect world, Brady. But 3 years ago, our team fought and fucking clawed our way into playoffs as the 8th seed. And we were playing playoff hockey since January. So we were ready to go once that playoff hit. And then we beat Boston in 7. So it doesn't matter how you get in, just get in. Why don't we move on here to a little
I want to ask one more.
Science.
I want to ask one more.
Go over your dumbass one question.
No, I just want to talk about your update. Like, I just want, is there any more update with you? What's your progression looking like right now? How you feeling? I know we talk about team, but you're a big part of the team. When is Shaggy Bear coming back?
Thank you.
Sometimes we get carried away talking about other things. You're my brother. I care about how you're doing.
Just how are you? How are you doing?
Life's good.
Fucking feel great, Brady. That's really, really, really good.
Great.
I'll be back with the team, probably practicing, snapping it around out there with the boys. I would imagine right after Christmas if things go as they've been going right now. So don't know exactly what day, but it'll be just after that. And then right now it's pretty good though, because I've got an unbelievable team of, the doctors, the trainers, just the support staff. We talked about them. They're actually the GOATs. Like they're such legends, and everybody's on the same page and really just like kind of following doctor's orders. Like I'm just following the doctors and trainers' orders right now. So when they say I can come back with the boys, I'm back with the boys. When they say I can take some contact to get drilled, I can't wait to get drilled in practice by like Meeksy or Eki or somebody like for the first time. Like it's been too long. Game 6. When was game 6? Mid-June? Like I need to hit somebody and I need to get crushed in practice.
You need some violence in your life. That's what you need. That's what I think I miss the most.
I'm sure I'm going to be snapping it around with the boys first few skates with no contact, ramp it up for a couple, throwing, get drilled in practice for a bit, and I'm sure it'll. Problem is, we just don't practice right now with the schedule. It's like pregame skates.
Yeah, you can't practice. There's just a lot of bag skates for you after.
Fuck. I mean,
do you have to do a bag skate test to like clear yourself? Or
Shut up, Brady. Shut the fuck up. You shut up. You
shut your pie hole. You shut your mouth. I hope somebody for the season again. Get him on the line. Yeah.
Again. Just down and backs. I hate you. Never bring that up. No, we're not. I'm not having to snap around an on ice test. Never bring that up again. But honestly, the skates with the team, they've got to be easier than what I'm doing right now by myself. It's so hard.
Oh my God.
That's why I'm most looking forward to
the hardest thing in the world.
I'm most looking forward to getting back, shooting on a real goalie, a National League goalie, and then just being back with the boys chirping. But it'll be here on right after Christmas. Shooter tutor.
Shut up.
No, that's pretty. Just whoever can come and sometimes shooter tutor. Yes. But yeah, it's coming soon. And then the return will be just after that. Just got a couple more benchmarks, but
I love it.
When you're back with the team, that's when you know, like you're right around the corner. So, one thing I am looking forward to getting back in the lineup is seeing some of these scraps in person, because there's been some bouts in this league. We're going to the scrap science, Brady, another segment. We love it.
One of our favorite segments.
One of our favorite segments. Can we get some video going here of this first scrap between the Bruins and the Mammoth here?
Nothing better than a scrum at the end of the game. Nothing better than Feliz Navidad in the background.
Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the
ground and pound. Ground and pound. Throw a couple elbows. Ground and pound.
Feliz Navidad. Freddie, are you kidding me with the song? This is unbelievable. There's no way this is real.
Oh, yeah. That person deserves a raise.
Did you guys, Quater, did you just add that music for that, or did that actually happen?
No. So that's the best part about this, is that the people in the Bruins, like the in-house, like they were playing that while that was going on.
That is one of the smartest plays of all time.
Oh my God.
Kudos to them.
That's the best thing I've heard since when Ryan Lomberg fought at home one of our years here. They were playing Rocky music in the back. And I was like, this is insane.
Imagine squaring up, doing the distance control, and you're
I'm not going to lie. I don't even know what I just watched. I don't know who was in that video. I was just infatuated. Is that a word? With that song. Yeah. That is awesome. Good for the Bruins in-house control.
Game presentation. So, Taryn's familiar with that.
Game presentation.
That's her field. That's her field.
Brady, speaking of the Bruins, you guys had a couple scraps with them last night. Why'd you guys fight?
Wow. When you have Curtis McDermott throwing with heavies twice in a game, just shows what a complete animal he is.
Give him a shout out, Brady. What a great addition he's been.
He's changed the whole complexion of our team. Just like all of us know that he's there, can do whatever we want because he always has our backs. You can see some of the guys before playing against you aren't as tough anymore with him out there.
Those guys are the best.
When he's on the ice on the bench, don't say a word. When he's in the box for 5 minutes, they started getting yappy again. I'm like, hey, just wait. He's coming back. Just hold your thought. Hold your thought.
That's like how I felt with Luch. Fuck, I felt like I was like 6'10", 270 pounds when he was on the team. It was great.
Just you can do whatever you want.
You see guys' true colors. You see guys on other teams' true colors, and you got a heavy like that on your team. It's so true. That's Luch. It was like me playing with Luch, Brady. It's the exact same thing.
And nothing better when somebody gets lippy. You just be like, I know Big Boy wants a piece, and you just kind of look at him. He's standing on the bench, just ready to go,
drooling, just.
But it's always like in that case, like Dermy, one of the best teammates I've ever played with. Awesome guy. I'm very lucky to have him as a teammate. So I have total respect for him. He did a great job, and then Rids did a great job too. So
Rids, he fought.
Yeah, he fought Pasternak. I think they got roughings, but they should have gotten 5s. You always want, like that's the worst feeling in the world is, you kind of get into one, but they're like, we're only going to give you 2. Like, give me 5.
Not to like, why is this like Pasternak fighting is a big deal. Like we got to get this on the rundown, Quater. Come on, fella.
Yeah.
I can't believe he fought.
Yeah, it was a kind of a crazy couple minutes. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, they went after our some of our top guys, and obviously we.
You gotta know it's coming with McDermott on the team. You just gotta know.
Yeah,
it's so nice for you. You don't have to like fight everybody too. You could just play the beautiful game and just fucking put the puck in the net, and then.
I miss it though. I miss it.
Oh, you'll be back. Hey, you'll be back. Don't you worry.
I know. I like watch fights. I'm like, I miss that thrill. You know, like you know that like anxiety you get. Like,
Brady, I miss everything with the game. I totally am on your side.
Yeah.
Tell you what, though, some of these fights though make me realize that I'm lucky not to be in the jungle because this fucking fight, this isn't for me, Brady. I don't know what's it, Boucher versus Bauer.
Yeah,
Brady. Every single fight I see with here we go.
Of Bauer just puts his nose down and throws
one of my favorite players.
Bombs.
I don't even know him. Look at them.
I love the measuring. I love the hand touch. Like, I know. It's the measure.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go. Yep.
The helmet pop.
There we go.
Boucher has lost his lid. I love the announcer.
I think they both are bloodied. Oh.
Holy shit. Just one more at the end. And he's eaten so many. He's just like, fuck, one more won't do a thing to me.
Yeah. I just ate 2, 1 under, 1 over. So, hey, I have a quick story. A quick one. I'll make it quick. So that Boucher, he played with Drake Batherson. He told me the story yesterday. He's one of his really good buddies. And they were on, I think, Cape Breton together and I think he got traded. Yeah, he got traded to another team, but his best buddy, is another fighter on Cape Breton. So they hung out in the hotel room before their first game back against each other and went through the play-by-play, how they're going to fight the next game, how they're going to go rights, and then how they're going to switch lefts at the same time. And it was an unbelievably, they weren't best friends. They did not go light on each other. They just were throwing bombs, but then they switched at the same time. And he ended up TKOing his buddy. And then they took a picture the next day, a square up McGregor, right next to each other, after the game, and said it was an iconic photo.
So they choreographed the fight and the one guy got knocked out.
No, but not choreographed, but set it up where it's we're going to switch at this time. But they were trading. It wasn't a fake, a potential me and Robbie fight against St. Louis at one time where it'd be a couple body shots. But these were bombs. I'll have to get the video because they were bang, bang, switch, bang, bang. And then the guy started picking up his head, boom, right on the button, out. Imagine doing that with your best buddy.
I don't think I could play against my best buddy, choreograph a fight, but instead of faking it, actually trying to knock each other out. That's insane. Speaking of piss missiles and bombs being thrown, Brady, the NLL.
I think my favorite part about this is the gear coming off. It's not just the overalls coming off too. All right, we're actually business. There we go.
The best.
The rights and the lefts.
Oh God. Oh, one more left at the end. Wow. There is just a lot to unpack with that right now. What a league, Brady. What a scrap. I like the overall shed at the start. That one guy had a tough hairline, but we respect him. Don't know his name, but he's a wagon for fighting. You could tell the other guy was way tougher.
We never make fun of people that are losing hair because I'm one of them.
I hear you, Brady. I hear you. And I wasn't making fun of it.
It's coming.
I was just analyzing.
My favorite were the overall, these things.
I'm losing my hair too. Fuck.
Not just the pads, but the overalls. I need this extra shoulder mobility. I'm about to throw bombs. Didn't expect it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Going into it, I'm that guy is gonna beat the shit out of him. The other guy came out of nowhere with rights and lefts. So that threw me off guard. But
I know.
It was a mix of holding the shirt to just, we're just gonna throw hooks. Just see if they connect.
Have you ever fought somebody when their jersey and shoulder pads come off?
No. I've been I fought Trouba and MSG center ice, but whatever. And his arm came out of his jersey, and that was a struggle.
So he was free.
I ate the most perfect punch I've ever eaten. He hit me square, I think, right in the face.
Nice.
I mean, it was so square that it didn't hurt. It just felt like pressure. Like, but then it went away. I was just like, well, did I just get fucking hit right on the button? Like perfect punch, but it didn't hurt. I was like, holy fuck, my nails. But it was just one of those that's a perfect punch. But yeah, that was about it. It was just tough because I was trying to hold on, and that's just where you just eat a couple to get a couple.
Well, speaking of eating couple,
how about you?
I don't know, Brady. I don't even fucking. I got my fucking Grinch mask hair flying all over the place. I don't even know what's going on. Have I ever eaten one? Yeah, of course I've eaten one. I don't know who's hit me the hardest.
No, the jersey or the shoulder pads.
Oh, no.
I feel like that doesn't happen.
No, I'm not strong enough to do that to somebody. And if somebody does it to me, I'll just fall probably.
Have any of you turtle shelled somebody or have gotten turtle shelled? Where your head's going through there?
Yeah. Brendan Dillon in Ottawa. I threw a hit and then
those are tough too when your jersey comes over and your jersey straps on. You're just helpless. I hate the scrums. Yeah. Let's talk about this. Speaking of that, have you ever been into a scrum where you're at the bottom of the pile and the jersey comes over, your helmet comes down, and the breathing stops? Is that not the worst feeling ever? Explain that to people, the scrums. I got my Grinch mask flying.
Yeah, scrums are, they're not fights, but everybody's in it. It's almost like a little dog pile. And there's been 5 or 6 times that I'm at the bottom and guys got their arm around my neck and it's I can't breathe. The panic that sets in my world. It's the worst feeling. I panic, and then no matter what, I take my chin strap off, so my helmet comes off, my gloves, and I feel like I get super strength because I will just push, lift, and everything. My helmet comes off, so the choke hold comes out because I'm not stuck anymore, and then that's when the wires cross. That's when somebody's choking you out is gutless and not gutless, but it just that one it's all right, you're gonna try to take advantage of me because it's usually the guy in a scrum, you're kind of with the guy. It's usually the guy behind that grabs you and either yanks you down then has you. So it's you're kind of taken by surprise. But when that happens, it's game on. That one pisses me off. But that's the number one worst feeling in the whole entire world is being stuck at the bottom, can't breathe,
worst feeling,
and you just panic.
Worst feeling ever. And do you know who told me about this? Was Dad. He's trust me, there's no worse feeling when you got the glove in your face, you can't breathe. So just to give the viewers a little bit of I don't want to say a story, but just a little fact for us, claustrophobic, really claustrophobic. You as well. Dad,
you have four 200-pound guys, 200-pound guys on you, 800-pound. It's you're having a tough time not moving. And then the refs are in there too, trying to there's so much chaos in there. Skates, you're worried about everything. I
used to make fun of Dad, Brady, because he always told a story about how when he was playing against Chris Chelios, one of his best buddies, that Chelios had his stick. Dad was on the ground and Chelios had his stick pressed up against him on the ice on his neck. And trying to choke him to death. And Dad goes, I thought I was going to die. I thought that was the moment that she was over. He starts kicking, getting out of there, gets out of there. He's are you fucking kidding me? You're trying to kill me. And Chelly's probably what? What do you mean? It's all good. But that's how I do. If I know people aren't going to want to hear this, but if I'm at the bottom of a pile, to get out, I'll do anything. I'll flare my legs, kick them, not kick somebody, but kick my legs on the ground to try to get out. I've got hands. Same thing with you. I shed the chin strap and I come out there might be a tear in the eye because you can't breathe. It's a terrible feeling. Scrums are the WOAT.
You're thinking about your family down there. You're I love them this. I might die right now.
I'm not thinking about that. I love the family. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about how the fuck can I get out of the scrum?
Oh, it's how it come out. How quick can my gloves come off to start throwing bombs? That's where we're at. Like, don't do that to me. I hate it.
You like grab the first person's alignment. You're like, fuck, get out of the way.
So no, you're still eating.
Well, what we talk about, Brady, Scrums of the WOAT, but do you know what's the GOAT? Christmas. Let's move into a new segment here.
The GOAT.
We've got first before we get into this new. We'll just call this segment instead of like our top 5 or our top 3 or whatever of our favorites. Let's just talk about Christmas. Is there anything off the top of your head that like Christmas you get excited for? Where are you spending it? What are you most excited for? I'm sure Ryder's jacked up, even though he hates Santa. Just kind of what's your agenda looking like over these next few days? Because we have, as we were talking about, we have the 24th off, the 25th off, 26th off, and then back on the sheet on the 27th. So what do you have for these 3 days?
Yeah, well, Christmas is such an amazing time. It's family time, and our plan is
Christmas time.
I don't know the rest of the words.
That's what
I was an alternate Ice Road Trucker season 2.
It's
the best season.
The world is gonna. I got to get the lyrics.
I know. There's Christmas time's the best. It's so thankful for family, for everything that we have and life provides. For us, we play at home the 23rd versus Buffalo. Massive game. And then instead of kind of traveling, because we play Toronto on the 27th and we're not allowed to travel the 26th, so we have to go day of. So I'm like, let's just stay in Ottawa. So,
because most years you've come to St. Louis or you've gone to Jersey, where I was like,
yeah.
But
And
you're sticking around. That's awesome.
Sticking around, and it's snowing here, so kind of get the true Christmas of snow. Maybe we'll go skate on the outdoor rinks with Ryder, let him have some fun. But mom, dad, Taryn are here right now. I know they're going to come celebrate Christmas with you guys. They're going to leave 25th in the morning. So best of both worlds. Just kind of Ryder's, technically it's his second, but it's his first one as a functioning human being. So I think he's going to really enjoy the presents. He's like, I think my favorite one that he's getting is, do you remember like the little, like you sit in a car and then there's like a couple bumps and then there's just like a long path where you kind of just speed up? Like it's like a little.
I can't remember anything.
It's like
not to drop a hangover line right now. I can't remember anything from last night. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, remember?
That's a great line.
2 humps and then he's in like a cart where just he'll be able to do it himself instead of me with this car now running with him and just breaking my back. So at least he'll be able to entertain himself. But I'm just excited to spend it with everybody. I wish we were able to see each other as well, but we couldn't permit. But at least we'll have 3 weeks together in a couple months. So, but yeah, I think it's going to be great. I think it's great that mom, dad, Taryn are going to be able to see us here and then you guys down there. I love Christmas. Christmas is the best holiday because it's so special. Family time. There's so many blessings in life, and it's the best. It's the best. What about give us your plans?
Well, first of all, I'd like to give a shout out to everybody working on Christmas, right? The people in the airports, your entertainment, at the hotels. Like what's that phrase? Like what's that job?
Hospitality.
Everybody in hospitality, everybody that's at the airports, everybody, the restaurants, just that whole industry, right? Just everybody that's working, whatever job it might be. You guys are the GOATs, and just allows us to be able to really enjoy it with our families. And it's a lot of sacrifice from everybody that is working. The policemen, firemen, everybody that we love, the first responders, and everybody in the hospitals, and think about all the people that can't celebrate Christmas with their families at home because they're in the hospitals, whatever. We're thinking of you. It's terrible, and we just wanted to give you guys all a shout out too. So thinking about everybody. But my plans, Ellie and I are waiting for mother, father, and Taryn to get down here on the 25th. So we're going to hit a nice little parlay of little Palm Beach action for the 23rd, 24th, drive over to Napesies. Napesies is our way of saying
that where the Breakers
Naples,
is?
Napesy Beauty.
In Palm Beach?
Yeah, that's up at Palm Beach. Yeah, Palm Beach is kind of the sneaky goat. It's everywhere. But you go.
Do you mind getting some chocolate chip cookies from there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just ship them with the Pure Vita. Yeah, because they're goated. Remember that, like when we went there? What was it? Spring break. That one, like when we were like 10 years old, that was goated. I think we had like 15
good.
Each.
So fucking good. But going up there for a few days because like we just want to celebrate somewhere else other than the house. We've been locked in this house. I haven't been able to go on the road for the first half. So let's just get out, go to a hotel for a couple of days, and then we're going to meet them over in Naples for 25th, 26th. And bonus day 26.
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain to the listeners the bonus day.
Yeah, so I've got 2 Christmas travel stories that I'd like to share that both involve, well, one almost missing a game, starting a tradition called bonus day, and both almost missing a game, but one starting the bonus day tradition. So I'm going to go to my second story first. I'm celebrating Christmas in St. Louis. Let's call it circa 2019. I'm playing in Calgary. Everybody, you were in Ottawa at this point. We all met back in St. Louis for Christmas. We play the 23rd. We travel 24th in the morning. We spend 24th, 25, 26 in St. Louis. And then I was lucky enough, Brad Schleving, who's our GM in Calgary. I called him. I'm like, all right, I must have told him in Calgary before. I'm like, hey, instead of flying all the way back to Calgary on the 26th, can I just fly to Winnipeg the 26th at night and then meet you guys there the 27th in the morning? You guys just get me a hotel room. I stay there and meet you at the rink the 27th. Because, like on the 27th, you have to travel day of. No teams are allowed to travel on the 26th. So he's like, yeah, absolutely. It makes so much more sense. So, of course, my dumbass is like, all right, well, I'm going to hop on the last flight out. Obviously, I'm going to spend all the 26th in St. Louis. So smart, of course, especially winter time. It's just a genius move by myself. What a complete asshole. So fly up to Minnie. Yeah, great guy. One of the best.
When he's sleeping.
An asshole. That's a great line, though. I will be stealing that. So we're flying up to Minnie, and I'm with Bada, our grandfather, who lives in Winnipeg at the time. So he's my travel buddy.
Legend.
And he's just jacked up for me to play in Winnipeg on the 27th. This is, again, circa 2019. And we make our flight to Minnie, obviously. And then Minnie, there's a nice little storm in brewing, a nice one. Mm-hmm. And our flight to Winnipeg is probably at 8:00 at night, the last flight out, and maybe 9:00. And I just didn't get a nice little text in the old Delta app, just like the X. And she's done. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean she's done? We've booked you on a flight tomorrow morning at 9:30. The panic that has set in, and I'm a panic traveler. Like, I'm just a panic central guy. So the panic that sets in. And there's a storm. You can't get anywhere. We were talking about getting into a car in Minneapolis and driving to Winnipeg. It would have been however many hours, 8-10 hours in the snow, but we could have guaranteed that we got there. We didn't end up doing that. We're like, ended up soaking it. We're like, all right, let's just wake up in the morning. And I looked into like a private plane. Like, I'm like, guys, this is desperation. Like, hey, team, can you pay for it? Obviously not. They're so mad at me. So I was doing this on my own and it just didn't make sense. So next morning, hop on the 9:00 flight or 9:30 flight. I'm like, this sucks. First of all, we go into the airport hotel, check in. I have more anxiety than I've ever had in my life. So I obviously go to the hotel bar with Bada. I'm like, this sucks. He's like, just relax. It'll be fine. He's the best. Next morning, 9 a.m. flight, delayed a little bit. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me here. We have our pregame skate at 11:30. So flight gets delayed a little bit. Very quick flight to Winnipeg. Mm-hmm. Brady, when I tell you, I landed in Winnipeg at 10:45 in the morning. Landed, wheels on the ground. I'm like, there's no chance I'm making this. Customs, drive to the rink. There's just no chance. There's no chance of making it. It's one of those moments in life where just everything happens for a reason. And it just happens perfectly. I get off that plane, 0 people in customs. I go in there, fly by. I don't even think they checked my pass. They're just like, yep, there we go. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, that was great. I told Bada, I'm like, you got to grab my suitcase and bring it to the hotel because I can't miss the skate. Otherwise I might be scratched. I go outside, like I'm ordering Uber 5 minutes away or 10 minutes away. I'm like, this sucks. I go outside, cab waiting. Come here. This like perfect, like right outside the door for me. Takes it. It's like, where to? I'm like, the hockey rink downtown. I don't even know what it's called. The rink downtown. He goes, oh, I know where you're going. Follow me. Brady, every single green light. I made it to the practice rink at like 11:10, 11:15 for an 11:30 pregame skate. I go in there, throw the gitch on, made it out there with 11:28, couple hot laps, pregame skate, played the game that night.
How'd you play that night?
It's terrible. I couldn't nap. I had so much anxiety for that whole day, like just so much panic. It was terrible. So I learned my mistake that when you travel home, you book the first flight out. So that's why I'm happy we're not going back to St. Louis. We kind of made a tradition here going over to Naples for Christmas, which has been so much fun, which gets me into my second story, bonus day. How the hell did this happen? So I learned from my lesson in this story that you never book the last flight out on the 26th if you got to practice or play the 27th. You just never do it. So 3 years ago, I booked the first one. I'm back home for Christmas in St. Louis. I booked the first flight out on the 26th. I'm like, let's get back to Florida. I can celebrate the 26th back. We can have a nice, relaxing day. And I'm flying by myself. Ellie, I think, stayed in St. Louis. So I fly by myself, airport. Every single flight in St. Louis is canceled. It was like one of those shutdowns. Every single one. So they rebooked me on a flight in 2 days. I'm like, oh, that's great. I'll miss one game and that'll be perfect. Thank you for that. So Brady, and I couldn't get on another flight anywhere. Like it was like the whole country shut down. You remember that?
Yeah.
It was fucked. So I call up our great family friends in St. Louis. They're not even family friends. They're like family for us.
Family.
And they're flying to Naples that late morning. So I'm like, hey, is there any chance I can just please bum a seat on the ride? Please, please, please. And they were so nice enough to, first of all, not leave yet and wait for me and then allow me to come on the plane. And I was like, I'll get a Uber to pick me up from the airport in Naples, and it'll bring me to it'll just drive me right when we land back to Fort Lauderdale. So we land in Naples. You ain't getting in that Uber. You're spending the day with us. Went to their house, went to the bar, went to dinner, went to another bar, then got in the car and came back. And honestly, it rivals Christmas for me. So I consider the 26th bonus day. And after that year, every year since, we've gone to Naples and we've done the 26th with the same family. And I think that's what I'm most looking forward to this Christmas is the 26th with the Keeleys. So it'll be a lot of fun. And
just to clarify, you went dinner, but you had a driver. You didn't drive. Let's just clarify that.
Yes,
because people might take that out of context.
I had a driver. Yes,
we had a driver.
Stop
yeah,
it. I did have to play. Yeah. I think I did have to play the next day, though. That did happen, but it's all good. It's in the past, but I'm really looking forward to that again this year. So bonus day is the best. Christmas Eve's the best. Christmas Day is the best. Bonus day. For everybody out there, that is what we're referring to the 26th, not what the Canadians refer to.
They might be changing it from Boxing Day to Bonus Day.
that's Boxing Day.
The World Juniors Day 1, Bonus Day.
Oh, Brady. Well, it wouldn't be Christmas. It wouldn't be a Christmas episode if we talk about our favorite movies and songs. So let's just rip through this right now. And let's not give it any time for debate. Let's let the listeners and let's everybody debate in the comments what their favorite or what their top 3 or top 5 is. But can I go off my top 5 right now, Christmas movies?
I'm guessing your top 2 right now.
Oh, go ahead and guess it.
I know Fred Claus is in there. And don't lie to me. I put it 3. Oh, disgusted. All right, let's hear it. I want to hear your top 5. I'll give you mine. Right.
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? Number 1. Goat. Don't even just the goat, Brady. I don't know. We talked about this the other day with Quater and Rye, but it's a 5-minute skit into an hour and a half long legendary movie. It's unbelievable.
Film.
Will Ferrell
is film.
Will Ferrell is Will Ferrell because of this movie, I think. Number 2, Home Alone 2, New York City. It's Brady. It's the best. It's the Crown Plaza. Is it called the Crown Plaza or just the Plaza Hotel? I don't know what it's called. There's so many plazas out there, but what a legendary hotel. That movie, I think, gave me the love for New York at an early age. I didn't know much about New York at a young age, but I knew Home Alone 2 was there. And ever since that, I've just loved New York. So I'm going with that number 2. I'm going Fred Claus number 3, Vince Vaughn, when he's dancing with Willie, showing him how to do it. And just, the girl walks in. It's just such a legend. Willie's a legend in that movie. The little elf, fucking hilarious. Just the whole plot of that movie doesn't make any sense at all, but it's awesome. Vince Vaughn makes me laugh so much. The Holiday number 4. For all you rom-com lovers out there. Have you even seen The Holiday?
I don't think I have.
I was just trying to think. Honestly, you're a bad person. I think I hate you. It's so good. It is so fucking good. I argued over putting that in my top 3 and taking out Home Alone or Fred Claus.
Who's in it?
Brady. Are you kidding me, Quater? I need you to hop on here for 1 second.
The Holiday. Let me see.
Quater, is this guy a complete idiot for not seeing The Holiday?
Never seen it, and I don't think I've ever heard of it.
You're actually a bad person, Brady. But Cameron Diaz, I mean, this was probably 05, 06 this movie came out. Legendary performance by her, one of the best. Honestly, it's not going to be as funny because you haven't seen the movie, but the best part of the movie, for me, I mean, it's a great all-around movie. Jack Black's in it. Kate Winslet's in it. It's goated. Good cast, but at the end of the movie, she like drives out of her house. She's like renting from this lady she met online, and they like switched houses, and she's in England and the Kate Winslet's in LA staying at her place. Anyways, she's leaving the place in England to like go back to LA, and she just started like fake dating this guy. And she's like driving in the car out. She's like, wait, stop the car. I can't leave. It's so fucking hilarious. And she starts running back and like stops to catch her breath, and the camera's panning her. And then she just starts heel toeing it hard again, stops again for a breath. It's just, you got to see it, Brady. It's an iconic scene. It's fucking hilarious. I can't believe you haven't seen it. If you would have seen it, you'd understand my joke right now.
Yeah. But I'm definitely watching it over these next couple of days.
You have to. It'll be on like AMC or something. It always is. FX, one of the two. Number 5, a Tim Allen classic. And no, I'm not talking about the Santa Claus. I'm talking about Christmas with the Cranks. What a film.
It's all time. It's all time.
What an out of control, outrageous movie. I love it. I love the neighborhood getting together. I love the neighborhood picking on the one house that like isn't doing it right. I love the whole mindset of the movie. I love the family I love the family that calls out his family, the Cranks, for trying to skip Christmas. It's the best. I actually feel like I'm dogging it by putting it 5. Fucking what a film. So let's just rip through this real quick. My top 5 Christmas movies are Buddy the Elf. What is your favorite color? Number 1, Home Alone 2 at number 2. Number 3, Fred Claus, GOAT. Number 4, The Holiday, Cameron Diaz, legend. And number 5, Tim Allen, original, Christmas with the Cranks.
The best. All
right, Brady, your top 5.
I'm not going to take as much time, but Elf 1. We can agree on that.
Duh.
Fred Claus 2. Or Fred, that's number 2. That is locked in number 2. 3, Santa Claus 2. I like Santa Claus 2 a lot.
You like the scene of them playing football. That's the only scene you like.
It's the best. And that's the best when they're squared up with the snowballs and did absolutely nothing. We watched like all 3 like in the last couple days with Ryder, and he doesn't watch a single one. It's mainly us. Now we're getting into it. 4, like the Office Christmas Party is so funny. It's just such a...
There's no way that isn't your top 5, but that is a fucking hysterical movie.
It's hilarious. We watched it the other day at the rink. I was pissing myself laughing. It was unbelievable. And then Christmas with the Cranks. Another thing. So, it's the camaraderie. It's just the neighborhood watch. It's like, I respect it. So, okay, we're on to...
So list your top 5. List your top 5 just quick so you can put it on Insta.
My top 5 Christmas movies: Buddy the Elf, GOAT, Fred Claus, Santa Claus 2, Office Christmas Party, Christmas with the Cranks.
Office Christmas parties get me every time. Best. Let's move on into Quater's questions. Hey, Quater, welcome to the show.
Favorite segment, Quater's questions. One of the best segments out there.
So question 1 is, I found a little video, Matthew, of you on a Sportsnet talking about it. We're gonna play it. And I just want to hear the backstory of this.
I just love Christmas. Like, isn't it the best? It's like a light bulb.
What was that from?
Oh, judging by Stamkos coming after me, that's got to be an NHL media day thing. Talking about Christmas, judging by what I was wearing too, I would never wear that for anything else other than like that thing in Vegas. I've got dumb chills right now, obviously, and probably they made me say something like a light bulb. Probably made me say that word, and probably parlayed it with other people saying shit to put it into a song. But it's absolutely embarrassing that I had to watch myself do that again. I never want to see that video again.
That was cringy. That was cringy.
Right. Like a light bulb. I was
I'm a fucking loser. Why would I be like, oh yeah, guys, great idea on this. Let me
just cringe the rest of the day.
Let me just go stuff myself in a locker right now because
I can't wait to text Matthew the next couple days like a light bulb. Like you're a beauty.
Great. So on to question 2. Obviously, John Carlson and Brendan Duham have had some pregame shenanigans. Have you guys seen this?
I did. Oh, yeah. I saw the dog bark. I think
their whole ritual for the Caps is the best. Like I think it's so funny. Like some of the shit that they do, like they didn't want you. They didn't want you. But then they start singing, we want you, babe. Yeah, I think that's the best thing in the world.
They've got a good thing going on there. As an away team and a guy who has had some battles with them, they seem like they've got it. Out of all the teams we've played against, like a culture that is a great culture to be a part of. And also what I like with them too is they're not shy to show like what goes on with their pregame shenanigans, with their post-game celebrations. I saw them like celebrating the other day after a day off. Like these guys get it. Their team seems like they have a ton of fun. They seem like they have an unreal culture, and they're also a wagon too. They're so hard to play against. So I've got a lot of time for that team, and they're a hell of a hockey team.
So do you guys have any like in the lineup or before hitting the ice? Do you guys have any ones that you just love, or you guys switch it up every game? Like what are you guys doing in there?
I'm pretty simple. I just got my routine down. I do whenever I guess the one thing that I think is kind of weird with myself is I gear down. First of all, like after warm up. So I gear down everything. I go try to force a dump. If not, just come back out. And the first thing I do when I enter the room for the game after warm ups, like before the first period, is I go, Lunde. I'm like, let's go, Lunde. Just, I don't know why I single out him. But that's kind of like my one guy that I like to initiate like a little camaraderie with when I enter the locker room. And then as I'm getting dressed, I just throw out some one-liners to guys, pretty much the same stuff, same order of guys around the room. I'd like to get the decor going, but I'm always last guy out. So I don't really have any of the handshakes with guys or anything, but I will say I was not the last guy out in Calgary. And me and Johnny Hockey would do a little like a little handshake, hug, holding of the hands out there. And occasionally, if we needed a little juice for the game, one of us would give like the other guy a kiss on the glove for good luck or something. So that's really the only tradition I had. And I guess Barkey goes out with me. We have like a little like salute handshake. But I don't really have a lot just because I'm one of the last guys that go out. And I also don't stand out there before warm-ups or anything. I'm getting dressed. I just get done. I go.
Brady, what about you?
Yeah. So going out for warm-ups, we play this song and it's like down to a time. Like it's always the last song. And it's like right when it's like, I gotta find the name of it. Cause it's like not a beat drop. It's like a rock song. And it's like basically the part is when I like get up and go like, and it's usually Timmy, Shabbat, Giroux, David Prawn and the backup goalie are still in the room. So we have like a 5, just like Nux, but then I'm second guy out. And then honestly, like I don't really have handshakes or shenanigans like other than like my usual self, which is a lot of shenanigans. But honestly, we have more shenanigans like on the card table. It's usually like it's at the card table. It's like me, DP, Giroux, and Shabbat. And we have this like stupid like 4-man, like you know how the refs all do like the tap their shoulders and do like the fist bump. We do that at the card table. We do that at the card table before every game. So I don't know. It's just there's not much shenanigans. Like I see guys on our team like out in the hallway like have like a 4-man like headbutt and like so guys do that. I don't know. I give the same guys the taps and then I'm always behind our goal, like lead us in the locker room. And I always like just like, following your lead, Linus, and stuff like that. So,
are you first guy out on the sheet after?
No, then when we come out, it's Drake goes in front of me, and then Zetterlund goes behind me. So you're second in the middle. Oh yeah,
second player out.
And I don't like touching the pucks when we come out. Like Drake knocks off a couple, and then I just take the ones that he.
Yeah, you're selfish. You just fucking. Oh yeah, I'll take my puck and I'll get out of here.
Yeah, and then Zetterlund just rifles it because I did it when Drake got hurt, and I was like hitting them like all like right where guys are stepping out on the ice. So I'm like, okay, I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
I got to give a quick shout out to Sean Monahan, was the best at his pregame handshakes and his nicknames. Like he had something new for somebody every game, but the handshakes, I don't know how he remembered them all, but he was goated with those. So he's the best.
All right, then the final question for me. So right now, like on TikTok, there's a huge trend of, what would be your first down celebration? And Brady, I definitely know he was thinking about this for like a week straight. So Brady, what would be yours first?
I mean, the first down celebration is, first off, hilarious. Like I think it's all time, but I think it's the CeeDee Lamb. I think the one is like insane, which it made no sense, but like this one, like that's like an all time one. But I'm like, why does he do it? It's like sweat, like it's like wiping the sweat,
and then bow and arrowing like nobody.
Hey, first down. So I'm like, I was thinking like a score and be like doing that would be unbelievable.
That would be unreal.
But I feel like you could do like something outrageous, like, or like the Euro step.
Oh, I like the Euro step for a first. That's a good one.
Like,
boom. I think I would just do like a quick, like the double hand. Like, who's the guy in Major League? He did that to Charlie Sheen, in it. Forget the character, but I would do the double pistol down, and then I would go Jordan shrug. Double pistol, Jordan shrug.
Or I'd do the John Hamm.
I haven't seen that one. That's a good one.
Fuck. You got to do the John Hamm, Brady, when you score. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. You have to.
All right, now we're going to turn it over to some fan voicemails, and these are good ones. So, boys, buckle up, and we're going to start hot here with this one. This guy's a legend right here.
Yeah, hey boys, this is Bryson up here in North Carolina. Look, be real with y'all, I'm about 9 deep, but both of y'all boys have been a little bit of a thorn in my side being a Hurricanes fan, but when I seen you boys stack up and do what you did at Four Nations, y'all boys put your body on the line for the country, and any man that's type of patriot is a friend of mine, so I respect the hell out of y'all boys. Now, my question is, do y'all have any time, hockey or in real world, where you kind of had a arch nemesis or somebody you didn't care for too much that you actually ended up being friends with or had a good experience with and gained respect for? But anyway, I'm about 9 beers in, and I respect the hell out of y'all boys now. You're doing a great job, and keep on going. And, hey, look here, listen to this. That's number 10, and that one's for y'all boys, all right? So I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. All right, bye.
Oh, my Lord.
That is unbelievable.
What was his name from North Carolina? Sorry, I missed. I was so
Bryson, you are the GOAT.
Yeah, Bryson's the GOAT. I want to crack one open with Bryson one day.
Badly.
That is fucking hysterical.
It's a great question too. Like
it's a great question. Damn. I mean, so I think that you only create rivalries in playoffs or like a big game or like the biggest of the stage. That's how rivalries are created. Fuck, that is so tough. I would say maybe two guys I'll throw out there. I would say one, the easy one is, playing against Brad Marchand for all these years in Boston. And then him coming to us and being such a great guy and such an important piece. He's definitely one. I'll throw out another one too, because I hated him when playing against him on Colorado. Our team hated him, was Nikita Zadorov. And then when he came to our team, he was like the life of the party, kind of like the class clown. And we had a great relationship when playing with each other. And he was fucking hysterical. And we still made fun of him when he came on the team, but he was awesome and great for our team in Calgary. So I'll definitely say those two. But But Bryson, you're a legend. And also, I would like to throw in one more. Nick Cousins. We talked about him a lot last episode.
Yes.
Fuck, did I want to throw him?
How did I not think of him
when playing against him? When he was on Nashville, I was on Calgary, and then playing with him, I was like, this guy. There's not many better people in hockey. So I'll say those three. Yeah,
Nick Cousins was. I wouldn't even say arch nemesis. Was just an annoying puke. But now he's just a cookie monster, great guy, awesome guy. He just loves his cooks. But no,
I think that's a tough question because the way he words his arch nemesis, I would just phrase it as a guy that we didn't like playing against that now we love. I think that's the best way to put it.
But Bryson, fucking awesome question.
I want to know what Bryson's drinking because I want to send a case of Ultras to his house. I want to send him some of our Olympic Ultra special edition to Bryson's house. So if he drinks that, great. I hope so. Legend.
All right,
man.
I think next question. It goes well with the Christmas, the Christmas time, and you guys you always get the hockey gear and stuff. So here we go.
What's going on, boys? Connor from New York. I'm a bit of a gearhead, so I would love to know what was your favorite piece of equipment or the most memorable piece of equipment you ever received or used as a kid or maybe into your teenage years. For me, it was the Easton Synergy. Have a good one, boys.
Brady, take this one. I mean, I've got my easy one.
Yeah, I'm going to go a little bit off the board here. So I had these outrageous shoulder pads growing up where it wasn't like the normal one. It was like the Velcro was down the middle. So it felt like I was putting on like a flat jacket. I was like a police vest. I'm like, I'm going to fucking bat. I'm like 10 years old. I'm like, I'm going to go run some kids today and like put this thing on. So that was like a random equipment thing that was like, I felt like I was the only person on our team that had like the crazy one. So I was like, all right, that was perfect. But a couple sticks that are very memorable. I'll never forget. Andy McDonald used this stick. What was it? The SE16?
SE16, yeah. The Easton.
Yeah. And that was a memorable one. And then the other one, I think it was the Warrior with the dragon.
Mac Daddy. Brady, come on, buddy. The baby blue.
I don't know any name. I'm not an equipment guy, so I have no idea.
Warrior baby blue Mac Daddy. When I was with Warrior before Sherwood, I said, let's bring the Mac Daddy back. And they just didn't do it. And now I'm with Sherwood. So fuck.
But I remember the dragon stick was sick. And then you had the other stick. And so there's some pretty cool gear options.
While we're on sticks, it's unbelievable you didn't mention this, Brady, because this is one that I'll never forget. The Reebok O stick.
Is that the nasty?
It was like it wasn't a full stick. They had like the cuts in them. They had like the circles the Reebok O stick. What a legendary twig.
Like the white one on the right by the heel?
No, Brady, like the bottom half of the stick like had holes in it. It was like the Datsuk used it.
Oh
my
God, I forgot about that twig.
You'd win it at like the Little Caesars tournament growing up.
Yes.
So that was, and we didn't win it, so I just had to get it for Christmas, of course. But we got to mention our best Christmas present ever was, I think I was 3, you were 1, maybe 4 and 2, when Santa, GOAT, brought us the bubble hockey. And we lived on that. That was like our early years as a child. So shout out to Santa for the old the bubble hockey. That's got to be gift number 1 of all time.
That thing probably caused so many fights between you two.
I don't even. We probably had to get it taken away after a while.
Yeah, no question. All right, we're moving on to question 3 here.
Hey fellas, it's Chase calling from Calgary. I just got a question for the both of you here. When you guys first got into the league and you got that first paycheck, what was the one thing that you guys both bought with your first big paycheck? Did you guys splurge and buy anything fancy and nice? Maybe you bought something for the old man. Just wondering what you two did with your first big paycheck. Thanks, fellas. Really enjoy the pod. Keep doing what you're doing.
Definitely did not buy my old man anything because he's fucking times 100 richer than us at this time. That is definitely not the first thing that came to my mind. I think that, free car, Calgary, that was a perk, being up there. It took me a little bit to move into an apartment too. So that's not one. I just remember my mom and dad actually coming up to Calgary early on and like having to help me set up my debit card, like very early on in my career in Calgary, like before probably game one or right after game one. Yeah. So once that all started to work, I would say I probably splurged on a night out at Cowboys with the boys. I think I wasn't into, because I wasn't in my apartment yet. I wasn't really in all my fancy clothes. I don't like that now, but I didn't go on like a big shopping spree. I think it would have been a night out at Cowboys. I think it's what it would have had to have been.
Yeah.
Just, hey boys, I got this one. 92.5 in the account. Cha-ching. Boom. Fuck Brady. I can't think of anything. I think that's got to be it.
Honestly, I don't know why I remember this. So my entry level, this was like rookie camp. It was in Laval. I remember I went to the mall with some of the guys and I bought myself like NMDs with like the per diem. I was like, I'm sick. I got some NMDs, like the Adidas. And like, so that was like my first purchase as like a pro hockey player, was just Adidas NMD shoes. Then after like the deal I signed that I'm on right now, I remember I went to, I needed a recliner. So bought myself a recliner. So those are my two purchases for the deals that we were on. So
like a nice lazy boy.
Oh yeah. Just got all the perks. So that shit comfy.
All right. Well, this will be the last one. I think this is a good one, especially with you two growing up and everything.
Yeah, what's up, boys? This is Mike calling in from Philly. Not gonna lie, this is the third attempted voicemail that I'm leaving. I keep fucking my words, so I'm gonna try to get straight to the point here. My question for the two of you guys is, and Quater can hop in if he wants to. That's his segment. But growing up outside of competitive hockey, what are some of the best memories you guys have? Just playing as kids, competing between the two of you, some of the buddies out on the street. Just, for me, moments like those are what like truly captures the love of the game, being out there when you don't have to, but you're choosing to. And I just think those are some really special moments in the game. So I wanted to hear from you guys, and I hope everything goes well. Love the pod. Wish the best for you guys. Thanks.
Love it. That's a hell of a question, Brady. Because I think you're going to say, if not one of these, both of them. Yeah. And I'm just going to say our childhood, we got home from school and it was basically a race for who could get on the rollerblades first. And we would go out in the driveway. We were very fortunate to have this really big driveway where we could put two nets, one on each side. And it was really good size. So, Brady would go one way, I would go the other, and it was just one-on-one. And you couldn't like back up and play, like you had to play like token defense, but it was basically like
always
chicken.
Angling. You're always angling,
or like a game of chicken where you had to deke somebody out, and we'd play post. And that's just some of the memories I have. And I remember like I would always shoot the way against the house.
Which is downhill, like a little downhill. And then I was uphill against like our driveway had like this stone wall on the other side of it.
And
so
then
it was
woods behind it. So Brady was going against the woods.
Net, and then the driveway like kind of went up and then that way.
I just remember like being pretty young and seeing how invested like my parents were, and like how like they didn't have to do this at all, but we kept shooting it against the house, and I would like shoot it against a window and break it and this and that. And instead of them being like, all right, you guys have to stop doing this, you're ruining the house, you're literally shooting a puck through that window into the house. My dad gets the guys on the Blues that work at the Enterprise Center, Scott Trade at the time, and they put up the plexiglass there. So the crew at the rink comes to the house and they're setting up. I'm like, all right, well, mom and dad, like, they're not too mad about this at all. Like they're making this work for us. So I would say that's one of the greatest memories. And then the other memories that they got us, again, this like fake plastic floor, like the synthetic, I don't know, is it plastic, Brady? I don't even know how to explain it. In the basement, and they put up these tiny boards, and we just played mini sticks down there, but on our feet. And just
we weren't knee
around.
guys. We weren't knee guys. We're feet, like bigger sticks, but same like mini stick nets. So.
And I just remember one game we played for like 5 years down there was the hitting game. Brady starts off on one side, I start off on the other, and it was an angling drill.
And it was drywall. So we were just going right through it every single time.
God.
Yeah, it was Quater. This was vintage. Like if you ask any one of our friends or anybody that's been a part of the hitting game, you bring those words up to them, they know exactly.
They probably got PTSD from it too.
PTSD. My goal is Brady, our goal, we will get somebody on the pod that has been a part of that game so they can tell us some stories, because everybody 100%. That's in the house has been a part of that game. Yeah. So hell of a question, Mike from Philly.
I mean, you've answered both mine. It's those memories will forever live on.
It probably built some character for both of you too. I could only imagine.
I mean, I know I can speak on myself, like being the younger brother. Like he was bigger, older, like he was better at everything than me. Like so, what I'm so grateful for is that he never took it easy. I mean, like gave me like, all right, I'll let you win this one. Like he tried to bury me every single game. And I really think that like kind of like shaped me into who I am, because I had to like grind to keep up with him, and he never took it easy. So like if I wanted to win, like I really had to want it that bad. So I was grateful that he taught me a lot. He was a great big brother, never took it easy. I mean, pushed me to the absolute limit. So I wouldn't be in this position today if it wasn't for him. So that's my soft part. Let's wrap it up. All right, moving on.
Love you, kid. That was a good one.
Love you, brother.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we love these takes. The top shelf take, one of our favorite segments. Brady, and I will call you out if you lie on this one, you bad guy. Is Elf on the Shelf? Everyone knows what Elf on the Shelf is.
Yeah.
Overrated, underrated, or perfectly rated?
So we didn't do Elf on the Shelf, right? We had Skippy, right?
I think that it was the same thing.
No, same thing, just different characters. I think it's completely underrated. That was a highlight.
It's fucking the GOAT, Brady. I'm so happy with you right now.
It was the best because I remember like just it'd be in random places with a note, and it's like unbelievable. I was so fired up.
We can't say that, but shout out to everyone that's involved with Elf on the Shelf. Doing the notes.
Elves,
I mean,
the Santas. Yeah, Santa. Thank you. It really put a smile on my face, and it still does. And I'm excited for the Elf on the Shelf to come back for my little guy. You know what? I'm excited to have those memories, traditions, and the magic of the elves to reappear.
I will say, Brady, it bothers me every single day that I didn't come up with Elf on the Shelf, because what a great invention it is. And it's $1 billion industry. It's only going to continue to grow. And I heard now they're doing these like packages where they it's planned out where the elves are going. I mean, maybe I can't say this, we don't want to ruin it for everybody.
Yeah, let's not, because that's my way.
There's some packages out there, and there's Elf on the Shelf is kind of taking over the world. I love it. I heard some parents in the last few years since COVID have used COVID as an out and said there's supposedly that they're in quarantine, so they can't move for 2 weeks. Selfish.
You're taking memories away from your kids. Selfish.
Fucking right, Brady. You're on it today.
The elves have the magic to be there. They have.
Yeah, I'm an Elf on the Shelf guy. Brady is as well. That is our top shelf take. Elf on the Shelf is completely underrated.
All right, we got to transition to one of the best segments we got going. This is special. It's special, and this one means a lot to the both of us. Wingmen of the week. Matthew, who do we got?
Well, Brady, it's a great time of year here, and it's Christmas time. And my wingman of the week, it will be wingmen because it's not exactly one person. My wingmen of the week are all the Santas at the malls, and all the Santas all over the, whether you're at a mall, whether you're at a Christmas party or whatever, that have to deal with the crying babies.
Bravo.
You don't deserve that. You don't deserve the crying. You don't deserve the negativity around, on your lap there. But I got a lot of respect and a lot of time for them, and that's a tough job. And I just want to give all of them a shout out and say they're doing an unbelievable job. They're putting smiles on majority's faces, but they do have to deal with a couple cries, and I do feel bad. So all those Santas, you guys are my wingmen of the week, fellas. Thanks for being you.
I mean, my wingman of the week, and this is, I think I'm speaking, on behalf of the kids, is Santa himself.
Fucking right, Brady.
The kids listening, Santa himself.
Brady, speak.
for the kids, you still have, this episode comes out on Wednesday. You still have a full day to get back on the nice list. It's Santa's always watching. He's always watching how you treat your brother and sister, your friends, and just you're all great kids. So my wingman of the week is Santa for being able to deliver to all you kids listening, all you kids on the nice list. He's watching.
How much are you going to abuse that with Ryder one day? You're gonna abuse that. I know you.
Oh yeah, I'm going to recycle some words that were spoken to me as a kid. So, hey, you don't want to be. And this is going to be a conversation off air, but there's going to be some threats going his way.
Oh my God, you angry parent. I just remember Dad one year with the coal, like threatened me with that. And I was so devastated. I just became the nicest kid in the world. I was the nicest kid in the world for the month of December every year.
And how he told us he got coal one year because he was such a bad kid one year.
So believable.
And then Needy said the same. Yeah. So, it's an exciting time. It's exciting time. So, Santa, congrats on being Wingman of the Week. And by the way, you got to give a shout out as well to the parents for just being great parents. It's that time of year you just got to represent great parents. The stung night into the morning where it's an early morning.
Oh man,
being a hungover parent's tough, especially when it's a 6 a.m. opening up presents. You got to act happy. That's good for you guys.
Very quick story, Brady, before we get off here. But I just remember we would be those 6 a.m. wake up kids, and Dad would bring out the comforter and lay on the couch and just continue his snooze. And I'm like, dude, what, Dad? Could you have gotten up? Could you have put the pillow down? Yeah. Mom was the goat though with that. And then Dad would, once 8 a.m. hit, I think Dad was dialed in there, but he didn't like that 6 a.m. shift. So shout out Dad. Shout out to all the dads that grinded it out for the kids though. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that wraps up our 7th episode of Wingmen. New episodes every Wednesday during the NHL season. You can watch and subscribe on YouTube at the Wingmen channel. Listen and subscribe wherever you guys get your podcasts.
Once again, Wingmen is a Wave original. Follow the show on all social media at Wingmen Pod for fun clips throughout the week. And always thank you to our amazing production crew. And thank you to everyone for tuning in. Just want to say to everybody that we wish you a Merry Christmas. We hope you have an amazing day.
We have the best crew in the league, and Merry Christmas to everyone.